Hello, I'm Katie and welcome to Behind the Blinds, our series where we talk about all the finer details of all things blinds and shades. Today we're going to talk about faux wood blinds, like we see here. We're going to talk about horizontal faux wood blinds today. There are vertical varieties on the market, but we will save those for a later video. Faux wood blinds are made out of extruded PVC slats that are molded and colored to look like real wood. Faux wood blinds will always have some sort of bottom rail like we see here, and then a head rail to keep it in place and to house all of the lift mechanisms and tilt mechanisms used to operate the blind. To make things look a little bit more finished on the top, most faux wood blinds come with some sort of valance, which is this decorative cover piece that would be placed over the head rail to make it look a little bit more cohesive. You have a pretty customizable amount of light control and privacy control with faux wood blinds. For example, tilting the slats downwards so the front part of them point down towards the ground will give you the maximum room darkening effect and the most privacy as well. You can also tilt the slats upwards, but I will note that blinds are not designed to have their slats tilted upwards, so don't count on it closing really tightly and it'll probably let a good amount of light in if the slats are tilted upwards. There are quite a few different ways to customize your faux wood blinds. For example, there are a ton of different colors and textures, both smooth and textured to make it seem more like real wood. Faux wood blinds are also one of the few products available with a cutout feature, which is a portion of the blind that is cut out to accommodate obstructions like door handles or trim. If you need to cover a really wide space, we have a couple different options for you. We have something called a 2-on-1 head rail, which is essentially two separate individual blinds with their own separate individual controls, but they are both connected to one head rail. We also offer something called a shared valance, which is essentially a single valance that is made wide enough to cover several blinds, let's say 3 or 4 instead of just the 2 that you would get with the 2-on-1 head rail. We also offer a couple different lift and tilt options for you. Cordless is going to be the safest and most popular. The defining feature of faux wood blinds is that they're resistant to moisture. So you can put them in places like bathrooms or kitchens that may be exposed to water. There's only a few downsides to faux wood blinds, the main one being that they're really heavy compared to their wood blind counterpart. Due to this weight, they can be challenging to operate at really wide widths and heights. They're also kind of bulky. Their depth profile is pretty significant, and when they stack up in your window, they're going to cover a decent portion of that. Also, it's important to note that blinds will only ever darken your room. I would not go with a blind or a faux wood blind if you need a blackout or really room darkening product. You can put things like drapery or a blackout roller shade over the blind if you kind of want that layered look. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out. We're more than happy to help. Thanks for watching Behind the Blinds. I'm Katie. Have a great day.